Now, dear student, in fact, I was not satisfied with the uh, on-table content, so I decided to re-record the contents again. So I have just finished part number D. Now, part number E. This is part E, question number one. Question number one, part E. So what does it says? It says 15.4 meter. Now this is 15.4 meter from here to here. That means it is radius is O given, and this point is given over here. When this is given over here, you can uh, readily assume that this is 90 degree. Okay. So what we have to find was the area and perimeter. So area and perimeter. Again, both the things. Now what about the perimeter first? Perimeter. So my dear student, this is the quarter of the circle. This is the quarter of the circle. Since this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree, this is quarter circle. So this is going to help us. This is going to help us. Now this is L, as you know. This is the L from here to here. This is L. So plus this and this. So what was our formula for perimeter? It was 2 pi r multiplied by theta upon 360 plus 2r. Okay. So now this can be changed to this by 4 because it means 1 upon 4, 90 upon 360. You see that it is 1 by 4, which is transformed here. So 2r. Okay. And of course you can also simplify this. Now we are left with pi r. We are left with pi r divided by 2 plus 2r. Okay. Here you can, yes, you can also bring common, but I am going to do it in linear way. You can also do it like this: r pi upon 2 plus 2. Okay, you can also do it like this, but I am going to do it in linear fashion. 3.14 multiplied by r is 15.4 divided by 2. Okay, plus 2 and r is 15.4. Now calculate this portion and this portion. This portion will become 2 multiplied by 4 is 8 and 2 multiplied by 15 is 30. So this will become 30.8. And what about this? 3.14 multiplied by 15.4 equals divided. It will become 24.178. 24.178. Plus this. Okay. Plus 30.8. 54.9. It will become 54.978 meters, because the unit given is our meter now. So let me check the answer first, then I'll proceed, because checking the answer is very important. Sometimes we do mistakes somewhere. So this is correct. You can also write it merely equal to 55 meters. So I have to proceed to next part, and that is the area. For area is area of this is pi r square multiplied by theta upon 360. Since this is the same portion because of this quarter circle, so it will become 3.14 multiplied by r is 15.4 the whole square, 15.4 the whole square, and this will be transformed into this. Okay, so it will become 15.4. The square of 15.4 is it will become 3.14 multiplied by 237.16 divided by 4 multiplied by 3.14, and it is divided by 186.17 meter square. 186.17 meter square. Okay, so I hope these are the two answers. This is the area, and this is the, and this is, you can also write it merely equal to 186. You can ignore this part. So my dear students, let me proceed quickly to our next question. I have already done it on a register. I can show you that I have already done it, but uh, when I watched the video, it was not so impressive. See, I have all done these. This was not so impressive on the video, so I have decided to do it again. So the next question now, it is a very interesting question. Now the quarter was given first, and now the quarter has been taken out. Now this is the quarter which has been taken out from here, which has been cut from here. So this is 0.28 centimeters. It is equal to 0.28 meters or centimeters. Centimeters. 0.28 centimeters. Okay, my dear students. And this is O. And again, a sign of perpendicular is given here. Okay, this is the sign of perpendicular as I told you. Now this is part F. And we are, well, area has been written over here for the previous lesson. So I am going to write the area. So it is like this. Pi r square multiplied by theta upon 360. Now how many are there now? 3 by 4. It will become 3 by 4. Now this part will become 3 by 4. How? You see, this is 90, 360 minus 90. 360 minus 90 will become 270. Okay, now this means that we have to cover this. We have to cover this. Okay, so 270 divided by 360, 9 3 times and 9 4 times, 3 by 4. Okay, it is 3 by 4. I've calculated this, or you don't have to. 3.14 multiplied by 0.28, 0.28 the whole square multiplied by 3 divided by 4. 3 by 4. Okay. Now this portion has been transformed into 3 by 4. So I have written it collectively. So starting from the radius first, scaling the radius 0.28, okay, multiplied by 3.14, multiplied by 3, 0.738 divided by 4. Now it will become 0.18 centimeter square. The area is 0. Now this is point, okay, 0.18 centimeter square. If you go to third part, okay, it is 0.185 exactly. And now uh, perimeter. Now perimeter, for perimeter it is 2 pi. Okay, rest of the things will remain same. So it is 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 0.28 multiplied by 3 divided by 4. Okay, now this 2 will cancel this 2. Okay, so we are left with this portion from here and up till here. So let me calculate it. 3.14 multiplied by 0.28 multiplied by 3, 3.14 multiplied by 0.28 multiplied by 3, 2.63 divided by 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 1.32, 1.32. So this is the arc length only. This is the arc length. 1.32 is the arc length. It is the arc length. Arc length. It is not the perimeter, because for perimeter you have to do it like this, plus 2r. So this portion and this portion still left. So it is plus 2r is plus 2 multiplied by 0.2 into 8. So it will become, uh, this portion was only for this portion and plus 2r was left here. So 1.32 plus 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 0.28, it will become 0.56, 0.56, and by adding the both we will get 1.88 centimeter. 1.8. Now this 1.88 measures from 0, from 0 to here, from here, here, and back to 0. Okay, so this is the answer. 1.88 for perimeter, 1 and 0.185 for next part is very much interesting. Half circle and another half. Okay, now this is given as 4.3 and a line is also telling us that this is the 4.3. You can see it on your book, which is page number 147. Now here O is given and this is the dotted line. So what will we do for perimeter or perimeters? Now just see that the radius of this, the diameter of this circle, the diameter of this circle is the radius of this big circle. The diameter of this circle, small circle, is the radius of the larger circle. That means this circle is half to this circle, okay? Because this is the diameter of this circle and this is the radius of the larger circle. This is the radius of the larger circle. Now, for perimeter, what we have to do? Let me take. Now you see that if we start walking from here, we'll come over here, then the circular path, and again the circular path, smaller circular path, and back to the point. We will not travel this distance. Now this distance will be excluded from our question, from our answer, this distance, and it is also given in dotted line. So that's why it is given in dotted line, that we will not consider this dotted line while doing the perimeter. So let me take that this is R. This is the R for the larger circle, and R for the R will be here for the smaller circle. So for smaller circle, the R will be 2.15 half, because D is equal to 2R. D is equal to 2R. When you want to find R, D is equal to D upon 2. So I have just divided the diameter with 2. So to getting the R from here. So for the smaller R it is this, and for larger R, now I can write here R is equal to 4.3 centimeters, and smaller R, this is the larger R and the smaller R is 2.15 centimeters. So we have calculated two things from here, that the larger R is equal to 4.3 centimeter and the smaller R. Now what we do here is perimeter. The perimeter of, first we'll take the perimeter of larger circle. Perimeter of larger circle is 2 pi r plus, since it is half circle, so theta upon 360 will be it will be simply divided by 2. Since it is half circle, 180 divided by 360, so it is 1 by 2. So take 1 by 2. Now when you add, you see in the previous question we added 2r, but you see that this is only 1r over here, 1r. From here to here it is 1r, so we will add 1r instead of 2r. The actual formula for it is this, okay, theta upon 360, which we have transformed in this, and plus 2r. Now this is the actual formula. Now we have changed our formula for this special question because this is not included in our perimeter. So this is the fence. We cannot go beyond this fence. So this 2 will be eliminated and only r will be left over here. So I hope you would have understood my point. So manipulating the values over here. Now this is the perimeter of. Now again you see that we have to find this r also. This will become 2 pi r. Now why we don't have not written 2r over here? We have not written 2r here because this area we cannot go beyond this area. We cannot go beyond this point. So this will be excluded from here. So just drop this. So it will become 2 pi r by 2. So this will cancel this. So it will become pi r 3.14 multiplied by, it is capital R, so capital R is 4.3. 4.3 plus will be like this, 2 pi r multiplied by theta upon 360. This is the arc length plus 2r. Since we have only 1 r over here, this is 1 r over here. From here to here, so we eliminate 2 from here. So it will remain with one single r only. So 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 4.3 multiplied by theta upon 360, because this is the half circle. So you go for only this. And r over here is 4.3 only. 4.3. This is 4. Now calculate this only. We'll get. Now this is the portion which I am going to take this from here. I am going to do the perimeter in two portions for a while. Okay, from here to here only. Okay, so this will cancel this. This will cancel this. So it will become 3.14 multiplied 4.3 equals this 13.5 plus 4.3 equals 17.80 centimeters. Now this is the portion I am telling you again and again, from here to here, and this larger circular path. Now for the smaller circular path, this is only the arc length. So arc length of the smaller is 2 pi r into theta upon 360. Since this is the half, so you can write it 2 pi r divided by 2. So it will cut this. So it will become 3.14 multiplied by 2.15. Okay, 3.14 multiplied by 2.15 equals 6. It will become 6.75. Okay, now this is the circular part, because we cannot go beyond this point. We cannot go beyond this point. This is also given in dotted. The perimeter starts from 0 to here, this larger path and the smaller circular path. So we'll add these two. We'll add these two. Plus 17.8 equals. Now this will become 24.55 centimeter. 24.55 centimeter. Okay, so this has, now this is clear as far as the perimeter is concerned. Part FG, yes, 24.5 or 6. It is okay. Now for the area of the seam. Now my dear student, you have thanked me. I appreciate. Now for the area, you have to take all this in. Okay, all this area. So area is pi r square, capital R, divided by 2, because this is the half circle, and plus pi r square divided by 2. Again, this is the half circle. You can do it like this also. Pi upon 2 you can take common, and r square plus r square. Pi upon 2 is taken out, r square and r square left. So it will become 3.14 divided by 2. R square is 4.3 the whole square. Let me write the square of it instead of writing 4.3. This is 18.5 plus 2.15, 4.6, 4.6. Okay, so this will become 18.5 is equal to 23.12. Calculate this as well. 3.14 divided by 2. This will come 1.57. 1.57 multiplied by 23 point, it will become 36.3 centimeters square. 36.3 centimeters square. Let me check the answer. Yes, it is good now. And now the last part of the question. Number 1. Last part of question. A rectangle and a half circle. So this line is again dotted. This line is again dotted because in perimeter this line will not be considered. So the dimensions are given 14 meter. This is 14 meter, and what about the other is 6 meter. It is 6 meter. The part is H part. So this, now for the perimeter. You see, since this is perpendicular and this is a rectangle, so this part and this part will be equal. So this is 6 meters again, and this is 14 meters, because this is a rectangle, regular rectangle. So 6 meters, 6 meters. So it means that the uh, radius of this, or the diameter of this uh, circular path is 6 meter, or radius is 3 meter. So let's calculate now perimeter. Now you know that the perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. Okay, but we have two lengths but single breadth or width, single width, because this will not be considered. This will not be considered from here to here. It will not be considered. So you can write it 2L plus B only, plus B. Instead of writing this 2L plus B, we will write 2L, just 2L plus 1B only. Okay, this is the straight path from here to here to here. Okay, and plus again this arc length, only the arc length, not the radius, because this diameter will not be considered. It will become theta upon 2 pi r divided by 2, because this is the semicircle. This is the semicircle, half circle. So this will be cut. Okay, so this will be cut from here. So it is very simpler now. It will become 2 into L is 14 plus B is 6 plus pi is 3.14 and radius is 3. Radius, I told you, is 3. This is diameter, so half of the diameter is 3. So if, by calculating the whole story, it will become something like this. 12, yes, it is 28, 28 plus 6, and for plus 9, 3.14 multiplied by 3, 9.42. It is 9.42 Yes, everything has been calculated. Now this has been calculated, this has been calculated. Everything has come in addition now. 28 plus 6 plus 9.42 is equal to 43.42 meters. 28 plus 6 plus 9. So this is our perimeter. Is this? This is our perimeter. 43.4. Okay, it is correct. Now out the area written. Check. Okay, area. Now area of the same. Now you see the area will not affect this dotted line. Area will be this. Okay, whole. So starting the area is equal to, so the area of length into breadth. Area of this rectangle is length into breadth plus the area of half circle, that is equal to pi r square divided by 2. Pi r square divided by 2. So it is L into B. L into B is 14 multiplied by 6 plus 3.14, and R is 3 divided by 2. So 14 6 times is 84, plus it will become like this. Okay, so calculate this first. 3.14 multiplied by 9 equals this divided by 2 equals 3.14 multiplied by 9 equals this divided 2 is equal to. So this will become 84 plus 14.13. 14.13. I 28 यहाँ 18, and adding this with 84 will become 98.13. You can skip this and write this 98 only. 98. ओके, बंद करो ना, नाश्ता करिए जाके।